On this week's weekly video fishing forecast, Fisherman senior editor Fred Golofaro has an update for the Atlantic States Marine Fisheries Commission for possible changes in circle hook regulations. I have a reminder for everyone, and multimedia producer Tim C. Smith has a quick review on the new product from Canon that could be useful for a fisherman.
The fishing news is sponsored by these fine partners.
Remember to like our videos, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and tap on the bell to be notified instantly when we post a new video on YouTube. Check out this week's description on YouTube for all the related links and an index of this week's content. The March issue is out now. Check out Dave Anderson's how-to on making the mini bottle plug. Captain John Raguso has an article on the latest high-tech tuna tackle, and be sure to check out my article on stingrays, seals, and sharks, all in the March issue. News 12 meteorologist Rich Von Ohlen has this weekend's forecast. Maybe we can jump on a party boat.
All right, thanks, Matt. Hey, Andrew, it's great to be back. Looking forward to a brand new fishing season here across the island. I can't wait. I know you can't wait either. And the weather, hopefully going to cooperate for the most part going forward. Let's start with this first weekend of March, see what we got going on. Not a terrible start. It's going to be a little gusty on Saturday, northwest, 15 to 25, some gusts to 30. It's going to be the windier day. And Sunday, maybe a little better, maybe about 10 to 20, and the waves will be 2 to 4, 4 to 8. The farther out offshore you go with that northwest breeze, it's going to be worse. So inshore, a little better bet. And there's the Futurecast numbers on Saturday. Again, pretty gusty winds from the northwest. Sunday, a little better, maybe 10 to 20 there, still from the northwest. It's going to be cold this weekend, too. So, again, just make sure you're prepared for that. Here's high tides, North Shore early morning, South Shore for the early afternoon throughout the weekend. And there's high temperatures. Yeah, a lot of 30s on Saturday. Maybe we get to 40, a little milder on Sunday, but still kind of a cold, little breezy weekend. Expect that for early March. There's the Guru, and you can see there a lot of wind on Saturday rather. Sunday, it's a little bit less, more manageable. Again, party boat fishing should be okay. Small boat there, just be careful there. It's going to be kind of gusty. But hey, it's a new month. It's March. Spring is around the corner. Fish are coming in. I'm looking very forward to getting out there just like you. So, Matt, back to you. Tight lines. Have a great season, everybody. We'll be here next week.
Remember, be sure to check out News 12 for the latest weather before you head out on the water. Now let's check in with Fisherman senior editor Fred Golofaro and find out the latest on possible changes in circle hook regulations for striped bass. Fred?
Hey, thanks, Matt. And on Tuesday, March 14th from 1 to 3 p.m., the Atlantic States Marine Fisheries Commission Striped Bass Board will convene via webinar to consider possible changes to the circle hook for bait fishing for striped bass regulations. Currently, there are no exemptions to the rule, but New York DEC and other coastal states have been seeking public input on possible changes such as redefining natural baits like pork rind. New York should have final regulations in place by the start of striped bass season, which is April 1st on the Hudson and April 15th in the Marine District. If you'd like to listen in on the meeting, you can dial 914-614-3221, and the access code is 187-843-855. And once again, that's on Tuesday, March 14th from 1 to 3 p.m. Matt, back to you.
This week I was digging through my wallet and I found something that we should all have on us while fishing. So the other day I was going through my wallet, and while I didn't find any extra money, I did find my fishing license, and I realized it's about to expire. So I came down here to J&J Sports in Patchogue. They renew your licenses. For the recreational license, that's free. For the freshwater license, that's $25. And if you're over 70, it's only $5. Come down here, get your license. They'll take care of you right away. Multimedia producer Tim C. Smith has reviewing a nifty new gadget from Canon as part monocular and part camera.
This is the Canon Power Shot Zoom. It's a 1.2 megapixel camera. It has a focal length of 100 to 400. That's a 35 millimeter equivalent, and a digital zoom of 800. It shoots HD video and JPEG pictures, and it has optical stabilization and a really nice color high-res viewfinder. And you can send the images and the video through Wi-Fi or Bluetooth to your phone. Now, this is kind of a neat little thing to bring out with you on the water or if you're fishing, because it's, instead of having a pair of binoculars, which could be a little heavy and cumbersome, this little thing is kind of small, fits in your pocket, and you can see a pretty good distance. Now, I like a lot of things about this little guy, but there's also a lot of things I don't like about it. So here's what I like about it. It's small, it's lightweight, it powers on quickly, It's easy to transfer images and video to your phone. It's got a great color viewfinder. It's great for capturing images that you really can't get on your cell phone. I like it for spotting birds on the horizon, and the cool thing is when you see something that's cool, you can either take a picture of it or shoot video of it, and that's something that you can't do with a set of binoculars. It's also cool if you're fighting a fish like a bluefish, and you can capture that fish jumping. That's, again, something you really can't do with a GoPro or your cell phone. But with this thing, you can get pretty close. But I will warn you, you're not going to get the same results you would with a big DSLR with a big lens. But you're giving up the weight and the convenience of it. Those are the things I like about it. Now let me tell you what I don't like about it. Here's what I don't like. It's not even weather resistant. You got to be really careful out this. If you're going to be using this in a marine environment or on the beach, I have a feeling it's not going to hold up well. So if you do buy it, make sure you get the insurance. It doesn't even come with a protective cap for the lens or the eyepiece. I mean, it's $300. It should come with something like that. The image quality is adequate, but not great. Again, it's not going to compare with a big DSLR lens, but it is lightweight, and you can just drop it in your pocket. One of the things that's really missing on this is a tripod mount that you normally see on a camera on the bottom. So if you wanted to put it on a tripod, you could mount it and you could leave it stationary. It doesn't have that. How come? I really don't think it's worth the $300, but you know, I will say I am having fun with it. I have it now. I'm kind of liking it, but knowing the limitations on it, I'm not really sure if I would buy it again, but I am enjoying it. I hope you liked the quick review of the Canon Power Shot Zoom. Give me a thumbs up if you like it, a thumbs down if you don't, and let me know if you have questions. Leave it in the description below.
With our flying freshwater report, we have Paul McCain from River Bay Outfitters.
Well, here I am. Yesterday, 45 degrees. Today, 25 degrees. I know it's March. I know what it's supposed to be. Let's just wait for the wind. But I'm here with my boys getting ready. People I know, they went up and fished in Connecticut, and they had some luck on some of the smaller streams. I will keep in mind, a lot of the streams now in Connecticut are closed to the second Saturday in April. So know your regulations. You can also go up to the Croton system. East Branch is still open. On Long Island, the Connecticut guys are still catching it. And guess what? They're catching it on the fly I tied last week, the mop fly. They said it was crazy fishing. But as in everything, I mean, it's been good. I mean, it is spring. Can't wait to get these babies in the back bays. So hopefully, to next week, tight lines, everybody, and pray for spring.
From the North Shore, we have Mark McGowan from Cow Harbor Bait and Tackle.
Wow, it's finally great to say hello to everybody coming out of this 2021 winter time that we have. And the shop's been going all winter. Custom rod builds, reels, you name it. We're always working over here, especially with our whole lineup of custom boga grips and customizations that we do here. It's a great place to visit. I'll tell you, as far as the fishing report goes, I have to say we've got some herring around still. In some of the areas, it's kind of cool over by the Compset area. If you can get over by Mackinac area, you could look out. You could see seals hanging out on the rocks, and you're like, wow, it's the North Shore. But yeah, we got seals too. It's pretty cool, especially if they get hungry and you see them chasing the herring. That's always exciting. As far as freshwater goes, that's what most of my friends have been doing. I've been locked up building custom rods all winter, and I'm happy to do it. But I have to tell you, Phil's been getting out, and some of these river run trout, they're fantastic to catch. There's some nice size, and with the thaw of these all this snow running out, it's changing up the way some of these rivers run, and it's letting a lot of the critters, the worms, these little insects float down, and it gets those trout really hungry. It's great for you freshwater aficionados, as well as people that are just looking to have some fun with, you know, trout that just got restocked. Go to the DEC New York website and check it out. They'll give you information on what local pond is near you of brown trout and rainbow trout, and it's great to bring the kids out. You know, you get there in the first week or so, they're very aggressive fish. You have fun with them. You know, you could practice your catch and release. You're also allowed to keep some. Just always watch your regulations, and remember, if you're fresh freshwater fishing, you want to have that freshwater fishing license. It's really important. It'll save you some aggravation, and the money goes right to the restocking program. So it's a great way to contribute back into a sport that you really love. Listen, until I see you in the next report, I want to bid you all peace and tight lines.
Joe Bencivenga went east again with his kayak and had a great day catching white perch and some big carp and a holdover bass. Nice job, Joe. A kayak is a great way to fish, but be safe in these cold temperatures. This Saturday and Sunday are looking calm but cold. Maybe the cobboats will be able to leave the dock. We'll have a full report if they do, all here next week at thenewfisherman.com.
Steigercraft boats, built by people who fish our waters. Serious anglers choose Steigercraft for their 40 years of boat building experience right here in the Northeast and Mid-Atlantic. Visit steigercraft.com for a dealer near you.